Hello everyone, welcome back to your YouTube channel Curious Quotient. So, this channel is for basically covering different current affairs, static GKs, which will include Indian polity, Indian history, world history, geography, economy, awards and schemes, legal GK, as well as I will cover different topics of the major laws and minor laws which are very much important for different competitive exams like judiciary and other exams. So in today's video I will cover the important MCQs from Indian polity as well as Indian constitution. So let's start with the first question. By whom is the Vice President of India is elected? So option A is President of India, option B is members of the Parliament, option C is members of the Rajya Sabha, option D is members of the Parliament and members of the Legislative Assemblies of State. So its correct answer is option B, that is members of the Parliament. The Vice President is elected indirectly by the members of an electoral college consisting of the members of both the House of Parliament in accordance with the system of proportional representations by the means of a single transferable vote, and the voting is by secret ballot conducted by the Election Commission. So question number 2 is the disputes regarding the election of the president as well as the vice president of India are decided by which of the following? So option A is the Election Commission of India, option B is the Parliament, option C is the Supreme Court of India, and option D is the Rajya Sabha. So its correct answer is option C, that is the Supreme Court of India. So basically, the apex court shall inquire and decisions regarding all the doubts and disputes arising out of in connection with the election of a president and the vice president as per Article 71, Clause 1 of the Constitution. So question number 3 is which of the following can initiate the process of impeachment of the President of India? So option number 1 is only Lok Sabha. Option number B is any house of the parliament. Option number C is only Rajya Sabha. And option number D is the Supreme Court of India. So its correct answer is option B, that is any house of parliament. So the president may also be removed before the expiry of the term through impeachment for violating the provisions of Indian Constitution by the Parliament of India. The process may start in either of the two houses of the parliament. So the houses initiates the process by leveling the charges against the president. So question number 4 is the council of ministers include. So option A is the cabinet ministers, option B is the ministers of state, option C is the deputy ministers, and option D is all of the above. So its correct answer is option D, that is all of them. Thus, the Council of Ministers comprises the ministers who are the members of cabinet, who are the ministers of state, they having the independent charge, along with that deputy ministers and the other ministers of the states. So in this way, the Council of Ministers include all of them. So question number 5 is the Constitution of India has not provided for which of the following legislative officers? So option A is Home Minister, option B is Deputy Prime Minister, option number C is Minister of Parliamentary Affairs, and option D is Speaker of the Lok Sabha. So its correct answer is option B, that is the Deputy Prime Minister. Deputy Prime Minister has not been provided by the Constitution. Question number 6 is Article 80 of the Indian Constitution deals with the formation of. So option A is Rajya Sabha, option B is Lok Sabha, Option C is Legislative Council, and option D is District Council. So its correct answer is option A, that is Rajya Sabha. So Article 80 of the Indian Constitution lays down the maximum strength of the Rajya Sabha as 250, out of which 12 members are nominated by the President and 238 are the representative of the states and of the two union territories. So question number 7 is, which of the following can initiate the process of impeachment of the President of India? So option A is any house of the parliament, option B is the Lok Sabha alone, option C the Rajya Sabha alone, and option D the Supreme Court of India. So its correct answer is the Supreme Court of India. So question number 8 is, when did the Constituent Assembly of India have its first meeting? So option A is 9th December 1946. Option B is 18th July 1947. Option C is 14th August 1947. And option D, that is 15th August 1947. So its correct answer is option A, that is 9th December 1946. The Constituent Assembly met for the first time in New Delhi on 9th December 1946 in the Constitution Hall, which is also known as the Central Hall of Parliament House. So question number 9 is, which one of the element of is the important element of direct democracy? So option A is referendum, option B is equality, option C is free and fair election, and option D is universal adult franchise. So its correct answer is option A, that is referendum. Direct democracy is the term used to describe particular form of voting within any democratic system. The term direct democracy is commonly used to refer to three distinct types of votes, that is referendum, citizens' initiatives, and recall. The common characteristics of these mechanisms is they are all place more power directly in the hands of voters as opposed to elected representatives. So question number 10 is, the most essential features of the parliamentary form of government is, option A is the sovereignty of the parliament, option B the written constitution, option C the accountability of the executive to the legislature, and option D the independent judiciary. So its correct answer is option A, that is the sovereignty of the parliament. Thus the most essential feature of the parliamentary form of government is there is cooperation and coordination between the legislature and executive, and the executive remains responsible to the legislature, especially to the house directly elected by the citizens. So question number 11 is, which one of the following is not a feature of the Indian Constitution? So option A is democratic, option B is presidential, option C is republic, and option D is federal. So its correct answer is option B, that is presidential. So Indian government is not a presidential form of government according to the Indian Constitution, which prescribes a parliamentary form of government for this country. The other basic features of this Indian Constitution are rigidity and flexibility of the parliament and the parliamentary system of government, federal system with an unitary bias, fundamental rights and the fundamental duties, the directive principles of the state policy, secularism, independent judiciary, single citizenship, bicameral legislature, emergency provisions, as well as the special provisions for minorities. So question number 12 is, the Constitution of India is parliamentary is because, option number A is there is an elected president, option B is there is a Supreme Court, option C is there is a parliament, and option D the executive is responsible to the legislature. So its correct answer is option D, that is, the executive is responsible to the legislature. The Constitution provides for a parliamentary form of government which is federal in structure with certain unitary features. The constitutional head of the executive of the Union is the President. As per Article 79 of the Constitution, the Council of Parliament of the Union consists of the President and two houses known as the Council of States, Rajya Sabha, and the House of the People, that is Lok Sabha. The Article 74, Clause 1 of the Constitution provides that there shall be a Council of the Ministers with the Prime Minister as its head to help and to advise the President, which who shall exercise its function as per the advice given by the Council of Ministers along with the Prime Minister. The real executive power is thus vested in the Council of Ministers with the Prime Minister as its head. So, question number 13 is, which one of the following words are not originally included in the preamble to the Constitution of India? So, option A is sovereignty, option number B is socialist, option C is secular, and option D is republic. So, its correct answer is option C, that is secular. The word secular was not originally included in the preamble to the Constitution of India, but by the 42nd Amendment Act in 1976, the term secular was also incorporated in the preamble. Thus, there is no difference of religion, that is, Hinduism, Buddhism, Jainism, Sikhism, Christianity, and Islam, and all of the religion are equally respected, and moreover, there is no state religion. So, question number 14 is, under which article the Supreme Court has the power to review its own judgment or order? So, option A is Article 137 of the Constitution. Option B is Article 254 of the Constitution. Option C is Article 256 of the Constitution. And option D is Article 142 of the Constitution. So, its correct answer is option A, that is Article 137 of the Constitution, which provides that the subject to the provisions of any law and rules made under the Article 145, the Supreme Court has the power to review any judgment pronounced or order made by it. Now, question number 15 is, the sixth schedule of the Indian Constitution deals with option A, administration of OBC and MOBC population. Option B, the state reorganization based on language. Option C, the provision for administration of tribal areas in Assam, Meghalaya, Tripura, and Mizoram. And option D, the welfare of the SC/ST population. So its correct answer is option C, that is the provision for administration of tribal areas in Assam, Meghalaya, Tripura, and Mizoram. Thus, the sixth schedule of the Indian Constitution protects the tribal population and provides autonomy to the communities through the creation of autonomous development councils that frame laws on the land, public health, agriculture, and on different other issues. So, question number 16 is, which one of the following state does not have an autonomous district? So, option A is Arunachal Pradesh, option B is Meghalaya, option C is Mizoram, and option D is Tripura. So its correct answer is option A, that is Arunachal Pradesh. Thus, the sixth schedule consists of provisions for the administration of tribal areas in Assam, Meghalaya, and Tripura, Mizoram, according to Article 244 of the Indian Constitution. Question number 17 is, the governor of which state has been vested with the special power regarding the scheduled tribal areas? So option A is Arunachal Pradesh, option B is Assam, option C is Maharashtra, and option D is West Bengal. So its correct answer is option B, that is the Assam has been vested with special powers regarding the scheduled tribal areas. Now question number 18 is, which one of the following schedules deal with the administration of tribal areas in Assam, Meghalaya, Tripura and Mizoram? So option A is 5th schedule, option B is 6th schedule, option C is 7th schedule and option D is 8th schedule. So its correct answer is option B, that is 6th schedule. The sixth schedule of the Constitution provides for the administration of tribal areas in Assam, Meghalaya, Tripura, and Mizoram to safeguard the rights of the tribal population in these states. So, question number 19 is, which one of the following is not included in the state list in the Constitution of India? So, option A is Criminal Procedure Code, option B is Police, option C is Law and Order, and option D is prison. So its correct answer is option A, that is Criminal Procedure Code. The state list or the list 2 is a list of 61 items. Initially there are 66 items in the list in Schedule 7 to the Constitution of India. The Criminal Procedure Code is not included in the state list in the Constitution of India. And the last question is, which one of the following is not included in the state list in the Constitution of India? So, option A is police, option B is law and order, option C is prisons, and option D is passport. So, its correct answer is option D, that is passport. So guys, if you are new to this channel, please consider subscribing this channel and share it to your friends or to those who are preparing for different competitive exams. And with this, I would like to complete this session. And if you want, I will conclude. I will also continue covering Polity and Indian Constitution lecture series on different days. So please like, share and subscribe. Thank you so much.